Yo, just being someone the neighborhood respected, special. To be something, man, that's all I ever wanted. Someone my kids can be proud of, to make myself proud, man. Happy.
I'm shy you the scandalous from the 80s. You push one of them sabalas, you party now. You push the child. Set. My feelings all of them things in the red. The magic has so you pop up is a mean and a nigga. I'm gonna scream all over. I'm gonna scream. Hey yo! What it do, man? What it do? Why are you scared, bro? Why are you scared all of a sudden? Why are you concerned about what people do to you all of a sudden?
No, I'm saying YouTube. Not
it's fine, but why are you scared about it?
Because the channel will take days and weeks not working.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. We never had. We'll rest and have again. I actually read about it. So we're not playing the song in them, so we're listening to the songs that we buy. I read a little bit about it. But fuck that shit. Hey yo! What's a stress, man? How you doing, man? Welcome to episode 12 point something. You know what I mean, man? It's going down in the DMs. My name is Kitibelong Komo Murusu Gauteng, aka the Chaser, aka Panyuga Bangpete, aka the New Age Maleven. You're not gonna keep. It is what it is. Yes, sir. How you doing, bro? Let these motherfuckers take me out if they can.
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, let's fight the system. I'm good,
how are you?
I'm awesome.
I'm great. Yeah. I'm great. Yeah. And my voice is giving me problems lately. I don't know what's going on. Okay. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Give me the phone, bro. Do you suck a dick? What's a little bit on you? Break calm in your mouth. Boom! Kids be crying in your mouth.
Hi, man.
Okay, sorry. Auto-tune. Yeah, actually. Fuck, let me get the fuck out of there. I know I'll go to town, man. You good?
I'm good.
How was your weekend, bro?
I actually had a good weekend. I had a dope weekend.
You had a dope weekend?
Yeah. I was happy, man. I was actually happy.
Yeah, actually this weekend I even said it to you.
Yeah, it did. It did.
You're nice.
I was nice.
Yeah, you're nice. Nice hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's shrinky, but
no matter what.
Thank you.
Yeah, it does look.
I never.
That's not a hairstyle, though.
No.
It's just your hair.
It's my hair.
Yeah,
it's my hair.
So before we continue,
how was your week?
My weekend fucking hell, man. I mean, I can't wait to have the guest because yeah, it's something that's very.
It's a conversation.
It's a conversation.
You're passionate about.
I'm extremely passionate about. Yeah, my weekend was dope. How did I get up to? Caesar? No.
We had the same weekend.
We had the same weekend.
Because we were together literally for the past 4 days.
Yeah, it was a top palace weekend. How was your weekend, boys?
Top notch.
No, I can't remember my birthday. It was like everybody else. There was nothing ordinary. Yeah, man. Before we get to the weekend was good. We can move away from the weekend?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, cool. So before I move to our Facebook story, I'm wearing the Comrades t-shirt because my niggas are running on Sunday the 10th of June 2022. 2023.
I literally just said it.
Yeah, I didn't have a shit.
Yeah,
so they're going. So I decided, as I opened the podcast, we start recording the podcast.
Yeah.
This episode, I actually just wish Amachita good luck, man. To everyone that's running Comrades Marathon. Yeah. Zinigele. That's what they call it sometimes. Yeah. So to Amachita, man, I actually wanna just pass out the guys that I know that they're going to Facebook. Danny Dope is going for his second back-to-back. Yeah. Good luck, man. I know you're gonna bring it. I have no doubt. Uncaba Mabona, aka Veron, is doing his first Comrades Marathon this year.
That's nice.
Good luck to you too, man. You put in too much training. There is no way you're not gonna finish it. If you don't finish it, don't come back. And then Josi as well. Yes. Yeah, Josi is going for his first as well. Yeah. And then he's excited. Yeah. Good luck to Josi as well. Yeah. Good luck to the Brotherhood runs, man. Those are my boys. Percy, Ranzu is going for his first as well. Yes. Ranzu is doing his first Comrades as well.
Nice.
Good luck to him as well.
We need to go.
Yeah, we'll make a plan. Yeah, we might wake up there when you are
I
running.
mean.
Yeah, but good luck to Amachita, man. To everyone, every runner in the country and outside the country who is doing Comrades, nothing but the best of luck, man.
Yeah.
Just go out there, don't stress yourself. Do what you gotta do. And
I
then
respect
you
people who actually does this big marathons.
Yeah.
But
Comrades
you
is
need
not
to have
just
a
big, it's a
different.
monster
You
race.
need to have a different mindset to be able to conquer that race.
Yeah.
You must be really. Hey, your mental state should be something that is. I know. I commend them. I really respect them.
Yeah.
I respect you. You've done.
Of
you've
course.
Done too.
Yeah, I've gone back to
You've
back.
done back to
Yeah.
back.
I've done back to back.
I wish I could have that because you're not disciplined to be able to pull it off.
More than
in such
anything else, I
marathons.
feel like Comrade Marathon tests your psyche more than
100%. That's what
because
I'm
your body
saying. I
gets tired.
respect you.
But if your mind does not push you
Yeah.
to push harder,
Yeah.
you will get tired. Yeah.
100%.
We can fly to Facebook stories.
Yes,
now.
sir.
Yeah, guys,
Do it.
go run and represent your families and friends and your side chicks. Some soccer player did say.
Yeah.
Did say something about the side chick when he won a man of the match.
Yeah.
That is real niggas,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah,
but you're a woman, you'll never understand.
I'd like to thank my
And I
wife
don't
and my
think
section.
you lose that hair too.
It's okay. Clearly, he's probably had a conversation with Muntu wakhe.
Okay, Facebook story.
Yes,
So
sir.
normally I don't really talk about the source,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna tell you who wrote this because umganwa.
Okay.
Yeah, umganwa
Okay.
wami. So she wrote, if you don't feel like you can call, text your partner for any little inconvenience, shame, angazi. Sometimes it's not that they have the ability to fix it right at that moment, but you just know that when you get off that call or get the reply, that situation will either be resolved or you'll feel so much better
Yeah.
in tackling it yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be the fifth last person your partner thinks of when they are in a glitch. Be their safe haven so that they know they aren't bothered. I mean, who else are they supposed to be bothering?
True. I think I saw that. I think
Yeah.
I saw that earlier on, and I think more what I took away from it because I was reading it,
Yeah.
not with an anticipation, but I was hoping she's not going to. Last part, the second last part.
Yeah.
Where she said, "Be their safe haven."
Yes.
Yeah, because
I didn't say haven, you said heaven.
well, that's how you say it in that
Isn't
context.
it the same thing?
No, not really, but it's fine. I get you. Yeah, because there was I think I was watching something earlier this week, and someone said you must be his. I'm like, yeah, but why can't it should be a give and take situation?
That's
But
haven. So.
yeah, it is haven.
Yeah. I love heaven.
It is haven.
Yeah, it's haven.
Yeah, I saw that, and
But look
I
at
totally
that.
agree with it. I really
Because
do
even if
agree
it was
with
heaven, it still made sense. Right? Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
I totally agree with it. If you can't go to your partner with whatever it is that is bothering you, like actually, they may not be able to solve the problem, but knowing that I've spoken to
got
this
you.
person
I got
and
you.
this person has me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
That's
it has to be
that's
like
that's
that.
how I speak about it. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like it's mostly important, and this is me again, just on what you said. I love that. Like I love if you say you might not give me what I want, but I want you to show me you got me.
Yeah.
Because if you got me, even if we both don't have, I know you got me.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to go out there.
Whatever it is that I'm going to try, I know I have your
I know I have your support.
Yeah.
I know I
Yeah.
have your back
Yeah.
and all of that. Yeah. Relationships don't have that no more.
It's because there's no friendship in relationships. You gotta have a friendship.
What do
in
people
your
do now if
relationship.
they're no friends in
I
relationships?
don't know, bro. I honestly have no idea what they do. Because you need to be friends with your partner. What do you want me to
If they're not
say?
friends and you're still partners with them, what is it that you guys are doing?
Nothing really. Like
So it's a waste of time
it
to
is a
date
waste of
someone
time
that's
to
not
the
your
both
friend.
of you if you cannot have a solid friendship with Muntu wabo. It is honestly a waste of time. You gotta be friends with your person, bro.
Yeah,
Because it's that day.
So guys, President has spoken. Tlogelang. Tlogelang. Go itshetla ka bana ba batho la ba imela. Some of y'all, you know, I ain't gonna say.
We spoke about this last week. We said, and like when you think about it, Tumjolo,
Never.
we're the reason why
Never.
we do things that makes
We are the ones that are we the
Yeah.
ones that are fucking up,
Yeah.
and then in turn we wanna blame Ujola.
Yeah.
Ujola does not talk, move, or do anything. How Ujola we made a no movie, sir. You take Ujola wherever you wanna go.
100%.
Yeah. So guys, basically, moral of the story here, in short, on summary, is you gotta be with people. You gotta have a partner. That partner gotta know that you got their back, man. You know, and it has to work both ways. It can't just be the nigga or sister. Sister must know the nigga got me, and the nigga must know
Yeah.
the sister has my back.
True.
That's basically what we say. It's a good education,
It
right?
is. It's supposed to be like that.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like that. Other than that, I mean, if there's something else beyond that or outside that, please let us know. Because I feel like this works.
Yeah, and especially in the modern world, that's only fair.
Exactly.
That's only fair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to khulumi too. They don't speak. You can't have a friendship. You can't have a relationship with someone we cannot talk to. What are we
People
even
do.
doing?
People do.
What are we even doing?
A lot of relationships, actually, people don't know what to say to the next person. I've been in one like that, where she declared she doesn't know what to say to me because I come across as someone that knows everything. So what is it that she can tell me?
anything that she knows.
What does she know at that moment? That was the question.
That's the question.
Yeah, but I did not ask that question. But
could have.
You get my point.
Actually. Yeah, I get
but
you.
I didn't want to be
Get you.
snatched, bro.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know that, well, I don't know what to say to you. The
What
fuck
do
are
you
you doing
mean?
with me if you don't know what
What
to
do
do?
you mean you don't know what to
Yeah.
say to me? You must have
Yeah,
something
you
to
must
talk
have
about.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
As we said before we go to town, you and I always want to
Yeah,
go to
you
town.
and I would
We have a
chill
guest
all
today,
day.
man. I think I did say this on one of the episodes.
Yeah.
We have a guest to Pabalo Kaunduku. She's a very special friend of mine, man. So she's posted something on Facebook. I'll just go back there again just so that you guys have an idea why she's here. She posted something on Facebook that was extremely important and touchy to me, an important topic that black people still don't want to have conversations about.
Yeah.
Because we struggle to talk as abantu abamnyama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We struggle. It's not a bad thing, but we struggle. So for as long as we struggle, bad results will always come because the
Yeah.
communication is not clear enough.
That's why we have podcasts like this,
This
where
year.
we're opening up conversations.
Conversations,
now.
yes,
So
unlocking.
we're learning to
Yeah,
talk and
yeah,
teaching
yeah.
ourselves how to communicate.
And we all learning. Nobody
Yeah.
knows better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she spoke about black families not talking to each other, man. You know, malume akakhulumi no auntie. Time alikhulumi nengosi yakhe. Another thing that I don't understand, we'll talk about it. I feel like that's I don't qualify it. I feel like it's my thing.
Yeah.
I feel like the dumbest shit is not to talk to your mother. It's not. It can't be on your mother because your mother is old school. This is my shit.
I
Your mother
hear
is old school. She knows and believes everything that she knows. I know these people don't want to understand, bro. Our folks don't want to understand shit about you.
Yeah.
To them, if you're failing to do what they want you to do, you already failed them.
True. I saw some girl back up there. She on Twitter. She was saying the reason why she doesn't speak to her mom is because she's protecting her mental health. Her mom, every time she's around her mom, and every time she tries to have a conversation with her mom, it feels like Umshia angena next within her. And she's like, I'm defeated.
But
every single time.
she does not hate the mother.
No, she's like the best
Give her
way
the
for
space.
me to
That
move
sanity.
on in life with and keep my sanity
Yeah.
intact is not to engage my mother at all.
That's sanity.
And I was like, that's another conversation.
Let's welcome the owner.
Toxic parents.
Yeah, toxic parents.
Bye.
Baba, come through, my lady. Let's have this conversation. I need to get my Yeah. Welcome, man. Welcome. I might give you a hug standing, but I mean, space
Okay,
is not
good
enough.
enough.
How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yes, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I
yes.
actually haven't seen you. It's the first time I'm seeing you after COVID 2020.
Yeah.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it. I still feel like I saw you the other week.
That's why, because the conversations.
Yeah,
are
conversations
still-
on still.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dope, man. Introduce yourself to our people, man, our viewers. Who are you? I already told them what you want here.
So I'm Babalo. Chick from DK, very simple. I'm a mother. That's new.
Nice.
Yes, I'm a mother.
Yeah.
I am a wifey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You wife it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had you saying, Habi's gonna, I was like, nigga, hold on, okay, but
A lot can change in 4 years.
in 4 years. 4 years is long.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4
Yeah.
years is long. My
Yeah.
kid is 4 years old.
Stop it.
4 years is long. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I've got all these new titles to my name. But yeah, first and foremost, I am a daughter, I am a sibling. We can go on, but yeah, I'm a down-to-earth chick, people's person. You know that.
You love people here.
I do. That's why we are here.
Yeah. Of course. Afethu, basadi ba bahlali ba ka shentshe batho. You must know your story. You can't just talk now. Ujahile. You'll come back. Hey, ngahlanganela. But yeah, man. So now that you introduced yourself, so like I said, I'll just say this because that will start our conversation.
Yeah.
It's about your post where you spoke about black families not talking to each other. It seems to be a trend, a fashion, and something that black people enjoy. I don't know how. And I figured because you wrote about it, it's something that annoys you, right? You don't like it. Yeah, because I read your post, just I don't have it on my phone. But I kind of felt, you want peace. You don't want to fight. Understand? So tell us more about that, man. How did the status came about?
So there's a backstory to it.
Of
there
course.
was a trigger to that specific post.
I kinda
Listen,
figured.
It's been annoying me for years, but this specific post. Look, I was coming back from a meeting. I'm a rep, so I'm always on the road.
Yeah.
I'm coming back from a meeting. I decide to go in, trying to get a drink or something. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
So the one thing, my mother's side of the family has distinctive height. They're all tall and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I spot this boy and I'm like, nah, man, that kid looks familiar.
Yeah.
So I get to the till Gabot. I'm like, is that this kind of person? And they're like, yeah, no, Ken. I'm like, Kim Chanawak.
Uspanada.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, Kim Chanawak.
Yeah.
And they call him. Comes through. He's like, hi, Kaz. I'm like,
Wait.
Kaz, wait.
Yeah.
I am your aunt. How did we get to Kaz?
Cars, yeah.
That's where I realized how dysfunctional families have become.
Yeah.
That bana ba tla re bitsa Kaz.
That
That was where it started. And I was like, listen, if there was transparency and communication and pure love, we wouldn't be here.
Transparency, important.
Transparency comes through communication.
Of course. You gotta
So,
holler. Yeah.
that was my backstory behind it that triggered everything where I was like, nah, I'm tired of this. Let's have this conversation. And I think I realized that I come from a big family. We grew up as cousins. We loved each other.
Yeah, you did say that actually.
My daughter will not have the same opportunity. I don't know if we had the same, where we would gather as cousins, really 10, get school holidays,
Yeah.
and just all out, you know. But it's not happening anymore.
Yeah. What do you think it's caused? Without
You know, I call it a bad case of broken telephone. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because I come tell you something based on an experience I had with person X.
Yeah.
You take that information, distort it in your own brain,
Wait.
and move it forward.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, the next person what did it all because of broken telephone.
Yeah.
And
it's a nice term. I like it.
Yeah, and we even not confident enough or brave enough to face each other and ask directly for it. I heard you said 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Or you did 1, 2, 3 too. So that's where it is.
But do you think it's something that we were taught as kids?
No, we're taught
To
that.
communicate.
If there's anything black people know is to sweep things under the carpet.
My nigga.
That's what they
now
do.
you're talking.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't even gone far, bro. I'm already excited about your yeah. But yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
That's our carpet, and then it gets this big, the carpet, and people burst.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Because do you think we understand psychology? No. Because if we did, we would be better people.
Look, it goes back to the fact that if we understood psychology, we'd have critical conversations.
Yeah. We
That's
have
what
uncomfortable
yes,
conversations.
Yes, that's where it starts.
Okay. So it is just a cousin story, or it goes beyond that. So that cousin story kind of open your thinking thoughts about.
It's been
this
thoughts
and
for
whatnot.
years, but that was the trigger.
Okay, that was just the trigger.
Yes,
Yeah.
For intellect, no, this thing has been going on for years, and I can't stand it anymore. I really cannot stand it. I even got to a point and I sat and I asked myself, I'm like, okay, these people not talking to me. If I had to ask them, why are you not talking to me?
But how do you know they're not talking to you?
Dude, we don't even have each other's numbers. That's how bad it is. We don't have each other's numbers. There's family events that take place.
Others are not invited.
Yeah, we are there.
Yeah.
We are there, and we are a generation where batswadi batsami. We are the
We are
adults.
the parents, bro.
Yes.
We are the parents. Black people
Yes.
still don't see that shit.
Yes.
We holla here. We are the parents.
Tebella, ha o na le family event, ho wena o tlhabang kgomo, I have to make sure that everything else is sorted as a woman. We are there.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
That's the sad part, man. But how do we then? Because I get it, right? And I don't. I feel like people say family is everything. Family is important. Family this, that, and that, and it's mostly black people that wanna holler that line when we're not even about it. Because in your story, I had a not a similar story, but it's my two brothers at some point were not talking after the passing away of my sister. I don't know why, because I did not ask them. But I could tell. I even spoke to them. It's like, guys, why aren't y'all talking? Both of them. My brother watches this. He will know. I'm not lying. Both of them are not talking to each other. When I ask them, why aren't you not talking to each other? None wants to go and talk to the other.
Yeah. Pride. That's the other thing.
No, but I don't think with my brother, yes, but with my brother, it's not pride. I don't know what it is because he's not a pride person. Like, I feel like probably because the other one is a younger brother, the youngest brother. He probably felt like,
Yona pride, I get a hold
oh,
So
okay.
you
Also
shouldn't
the also
have
the
to go and confront.
in Bukhulu
Yeah.
as well, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that's where we call it pride.
Yeah.
Mara ke that thing ya gore, this your brother is younger. Why trying to plant them to
Oh yeah. And my brother probably now is like, why next something? But we managed to solve because I'm straightforward. I told them, guys,
Generic like that.
yeah, this ain't your shit. This ain't your family. Go be angry with your kids. Don't be angry with us as your siblings. And we nice now. But all it took was the communication for me to say, guys, the world has changed.
You know, gore mlomo wa senya wa lukisa.
Yes.
That's where it is.
Yeah. But do you think we still believe in that though?
No, because
'Cause
we
we
don't,
grew up
we don't
there.
do it. If we believed in it, we do it.
What is it that ikabanya didaki so much? If
Jealousy.
you think about jealousy.
Jealousy.
First price.
That's
jealousy.
jealousy. And what we need to understand is that at the crux of the matter is that Dilaki Zaruna at the time.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So
We can't all be cops.
I can't be pissed off at you for living in a beautiful estate and I'm living wherever Kamuru.
Oh, not even room for snake papa.
Stop it. But yeah, you get what I mean. So
Yeah.
I can't be pissed off at you about that. I don't know, maybe my strength lies somewhere else and yours has gotten you where you are. Picture
You understand? I feel like the people I'm bringing on this podcast think like me. It's not. And we will agree, but it's good. It's a plus because now we send in a message. I'm not the only one that says this to them. Now you saying, I like when people talk about the openness. Like open your mind, unlock your mind to everything that you don't know. Because if you want to stick to what you know, everything breaks. You would not know how to fix it if it's outside of your. What's the English? I don't know English. Anyway, outside of your
zone.
comfort zone. Yeah, outside of your comfort zone. This
Yeah.
is all you know. And if someone comes with something different, you are together. You don't know what to do.
But remember, we are resistant to change.
What is change to black people, bro?
Hey, you don't change things. If it's not broken, we don't fix it in their eyes.
Yeah,
But it's broken.
yeah.
But we don't fix it.
And they say why fix it if it's not broken?
But it's broken. But they don't want to admit
Who
that
sees
it's
it's
broken.
broken?
The one who's open-minded to the fact that let's look at holistic. We internalize things.
Yeah.
We don't look at the bigger picture. We're not about the bigger picture.
No.
We
don't know the big
We are about Stebelong Kwatisi. I'm not realizing the impact of this relationship fading. Let's say we're family. What's the
Yeah.
impact of this specific
Yeah,
relationship?
because of that.
Look at the big. I always compare it weirdly enough to economics. Don't ask me why. But the whole concept of micro and macro economics.
macroeconomics.
Micro is internal and
The
the macro is external, and the
External.
external factors.
Yeah. And it's always the case, Doc. Did you guys hear that analogy? You know, families can actually get along until someone from outside come in and have a problem with one person, and that families are just called like that.
That's it.
But what do we feel? Why do you think it's important for us to call as family, man? I'm using that word important loosely because it's important to black people. I've seen that. Like black people take
That's
pride.
facts.
Dude, black people take pride in saying, no papa sikhulumi ba. Angeke ngimringise lo. Like black people take pride in that, dog.
they do.
But why? I'm gonna
And the
ask you.
sad
I'm
part
gonna
is-
ask you guys why? Because I'm really trying to understand, Jorge, because we're gonna have to find a solution.
Yeah.
So for us to find a solution, everyone has to understand and know the whys. Jorge, okay, laba batila na yo. So the most stupidest shit that black people do, and I'm gonna say this without fear of favor, is y'all telling your kids can't go and play go next door just because you and the mother go next door alone twice. And again, why you put the kids in that, man? Why do we put kids in our problems? If you and I fought as the Papa Luntebel,
But that's why we are in these situations. If
Yeah.
broken telephone, you are told Khurska Dala next door. Why? You don't know.
yeah, and then you grow up knowing it's okay to tell your kids not to
Why when a
play.
broken telephone?
Yeah, we don't really
Yeah.
know why we're doing things
That's
that
why
we're
I said
doing.
to you, Khore, I have family members not speaking to me, and if you were to ask them why they're not speaking to me, they can't tell you because they don't know. They've inherited me from somewhere else because owner, some friendly owner,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and as a result, hey, here we are. We got to a point where I've got an older sister.
Yeah,
That's it. We were taught Khore, we are all each other hands because clearly
yeah.
we were excluded from a family group chat.
Why? Because
I
of your
can't
mother?
tell you. I can't tell
Is
you.
it because of your mother?
I don't know.
Did you ask?
I got to a point where I felt it's beyond me because I think as a society we have so many things that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
That this is
It's not just
the one place that
yeah,
we shouldn't have to be dealing with this thing. And I think when I had to sit down with my mother, she's like, bro, we had this too. And we sat and resolved it.
Yeah.
And now it's happened again.
It's happened again. Yeah.
So,
Black people don't want peace. Though.
so what?
I feel like we should never shy away from telling the truth. Black people hate peace.
And if we were to sit and look at, I'm sorry to use this example, Islamic people,
Yeah, true. You don't have to apologize for anything.
but that's the truth.
That's a fact, yeah.
Think
So if
about
you
it.
apologize for it, it might not be the full truth.
Think about it. I have a business, loosely put, and a family member needs to build something.
Something, yeah.
They will not go out and look for it. Maruna in the black society, I'm not gonna make that person rich. Somewhere else.
Yeah,
For what? You're giving my kids bread.
yeah.
Why are we shying away from that?
It's competition from a very young age because we were taught. I feel like we grew up like that, man. You grew up once about point da ba jamnati, heno le jamnati, o apara smart,
I don't
o
tell it
apara
the crux of the issue. Jealousy.
shit. It is actually. Have you ever looked at it from that angle? I just knew black people are jealous, but I've never really. Yeah, because they bring that just because they were so sebeta.
Yes.
Ubua so. Motherfucker, I work. How do I speak like an unemployed person when I'm working?
Jealousy breeds hatred.
And it does.
Yeah.
Unnecessary hatred.
Yeah.
We gotta put that on next because you don't really have to hate someone that's
Yeah.
doing. I feel like if I see you doing, this is my stash, and I'm talking to you. I feel like if I see you doing so good in your life, I'm talking for myself. I'm an entrepreneur. I do all the stash. Like I love money. I do everything. But if I see you grow, I should never be jealous. I should always look at just like she's growing. That's my money right there. So I need to have conversations, healthy conversation with this person. Not even say I want to do, excuse me, what you do. It's just a matter of you motivating me. And I feel like with black people, we fail to motivate each other.
Do you know what it is? I think we thrive on negativity.
Yeah, because we don't know positivity.
Because if you think about it, let's take it to a different narrative. If we go to TV shows, what are the chances of you watching a Shark Tank that talks about business versus something else that talks about family feud? Yeah. What are okay,
Your
fine.
favorite show.
Let's be honest.
My favorite show,
Let's
yeah.
be honest. What's the chances of you? You know why? Because of an alimatag, and we're
then we're
distressing.
distressing
through
kamatata.
Matata.
Ooh, yeah, and I've always said this to myself, because the people always ask me, why do you watch that hotel or local
What
production?
distress?
I'm like to them, because for me, it's not even a distress. For me, it's just exposing how dumb we are as black people. Because those shows expose us there. Like, why do we go to a show on TV when you owe me money and you are my mother or my sister? And we
Now
live
we
in
are
the same.
exposing the
We live in
dysfunctionality
of
the family.
so black people we function.
And then
dysfunctional.
next door, but we brought it upon ourselves.
But we like that. Does it even matter who's fucking looking at you?
Abantu bazothini syndrome is the death of our society.
But does it matter though? And then they say whatever they say. Guys, please bring my laptop.
Remember.
I'm sure it's dry now. I need to look at something from there.
Remember, people pleasing.
Sorry, thank you, yes.
People pleasing is what we call a dopamine effect. People get a high from people feeling good about them. So if I do good to you, it makes me feel good. It's what they call a dopamine effect.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why we care what the next person thinks of us. If you can't tell yourself that you look good because you've got issues, your
with
insecurity,
yourself,
you get a pump from the next person telling you they look good. You look good, sorry.
And then you like,
Yeah,
but when you can't tell yourself that. So basically, that's one problem. We should have brought a pen here and start noting them down. The one problem is that actually, and it's bigger. Because you want to hear people say, like, if you are very smart, if people don't tell you you're very smart, you don't feel like you were. You need that. You need someone to say, I'm going to happy for that.
Dopamine effect. Google it.
External validation.
External validation.
That's also,
You see, I'm not today. And the next, but anyway, it's. I feel like it's getting to a point where it's raw. I mean, there's killings now. There's all of the things. Like, one of the things that I never really liked, and somehow it occurred in my life, but it's not something I'm ready to talk about, right? It's black families sweeping rape under carpet.
I get it. We don't have these crucial conversations because I said it. We sweep things under the carpet because we don't want to deal with the emotions. We don't want to deal with holding people accountable.
Because what don't you how come we are not because like why do we then send guys yellow woman, right? I've never understood this from my mom, bro. Like I used to fight with my mom with this shit the whole time. What if my sister did something wrong? Let's say the extreme is my sister sleeping wherever and coming back home the following day. I never understood why my mom would send my sister back to where she comes from. I never understood that. She never really did, but she was always talking about I'm like, Ma, wait. You right now you fit in because this kid did not come home. You still send her to the dads. Because you literally saying, I don't care. And black people are good to do. I've heard people saying, don't ever talk to me again. I'm like, for what? What did I do? What did I say? It's like, no. Wait, you think you're better than all of us. What did I say or
they
do?
must hold you accountable for anything.
They will never.
That's what I'm telling you.
People don't tell you that shit though.
That's why families are the way they are. Because we don't hold each other accountable. I will never be brave enough to tell the next family member, I know you did 1, 2, 3 to me. That's how people are. I'm not saying that personally. Because I've just got a don't care thing to it now. I've given up. Loosely put, I've given up.
Does it affect you? The giving up part?
Let me tell you and be blunt.
Hala.
I have to plan a wedding. With what family? I don't have a brother.
Yeah. And
my father's still around. That's another topic on its own.
Father out.
But my dad's around. We have a good relationship. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm just saying for
I was asking about your father because I'm thinking if you're cool, he can work you out.
Again, family feuds. So for me personally, I have to ask a cousin. That cousin, your cousin is something then. Remember, I'm developed, but I'm raised Pedi.
Yeah.
Very cultural from my mother's side. So they have a concept. Yeah. So they have a concept for malume tonta sebana ditaba. Malume abasali. So we're looking at those same cousins that aren't talking. So and now we pride ourselves on having family and being big on family. When the two families come together and they're singing and they're ululating and then high five. And here comes this big crew. It boils back to that thing. That's another trigger for me. What there?
Does it bother you?
I've gotten to a point where I've had to let it brush off. Marlon, I'm sweeping things under the carpet.
So you being a black person too? Is it working for you?
No, it doesn't work. That's why I'm sitting here with these emotions and I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying for you. Oh, yeah. But I
It
hear
works
what
in
you
certain
say,
concepts.
Yeah,
Mara,
yeah
khona
not
remember,
everything.
everything that you sweep under the carpet, khona moto it's uncle explode.
Yeah.
Whether it's relationships,
Ships or it's
work, or
or
we've seen
whatever.
people
you're right.
resign, and you're like,
What's happening, bro?
we've
Yeah.
seen the latest one is suicide,
Yeah.
and it's because people don't talk.
Because you feel like I'm alone. And black people love to manipulate, man. I don't know if you guys have seen that. They love to manipulate. Hahulu.
Wait, you're getting it wrong. People thrive on narcissistic behaviors. Yes.
Black people.
Yeah, they thrive on that. I have to be the victim.
Yeah. They like victimizing.
Yeah, I
victimizing
have to be the
themselves,
victim.
bro.
I have to be. You
But
see?
rinka kai, guys. Like we are talking about these things. Where do you think these things or is it that growth that the 1963 way of being raised by our angry parents because they were angry at declare?
Remember, victim behavior is linked to that thing. No, we were previously disadvantaged. Now it's filtered into everything else.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's manipulative.
Yeah, but it's narcissistic behavior. Because a narcissist is never wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
But they're always the victim.
But they're always the victim.
Yes.
Yeah.
So go and check those families. The adult is never wrong.
Yeah, true.
But they're always the victim.
Yeah.
Because yena ngwana akasimpuisa. And nkasibuisa ke ngwana. Mara you
Yeah.
say
But you
something.
don't listen, man. Our mothers as well, dog.
I have
Black
had,
parents need to get a break.
I have had back-to-back fights with my mother because I am very blunt. It's
Yeah.
in my nature.
Yeah.
I've had back-to-back uncomfortable conversations with my mother, and I said, no, I have to hold her accountable for this.
Yeah.
And then she would snap.
Oh, wow.
No.
First thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you're
hear
my
you.
mom, but this is
And I
wrong.
am approaching you with respect. But let's
Yeah.
have the conversation. Yahoru, you did me wrong.
Yeah, man.
I even got to a point that I held my dad accountable at some point.
As you should.
It
As
took
you
my
should,
dad,
yeah.
23 years to tell me he loves me. And you know what was his answer? Mara, I bought you clothes. I took you to school.
Yeah.
I said, but that's not my love language.
Yeah.
I needed you to tell me that you love me as my father, so
Yeah,
that
man.
when Joseph Kostrating tells me that he loves me, it doesn't faze me as much.
Yeah,
It's nothing new.
yeah.
You know, give me the wings to fly.
Yeah.
Don't cut them.
Every time I say, yeah, I figured that it's something that really hit home. That is one of the reasons why I get emotional about my kids, because I want to give my kids that. But my people want me to be the father that provides. It's not a problem for me to provide. I work hard, bro. If I don't have money, I don't have, and I'm that guy that will tell you, this, I don't have money right now. I'm trying. Don't stress me. Because if you stress me, I might go to depression. You will never get my money. Pick me up. But they don't do that. All they want is one school fees. I'm like,
Do you know what's going to happen?
yeah.
Mwana's going to turn into the adult I turned into. I would get to my mother and I was like, you didn't come to hockey matches.
Do you think it contributes? Is it something that probably you guys inherit? And I'm talking women in particular on this time, on this one. So is it something that you inherit from your female role models, lack of a better word? The women that you grew up around. Yes. It doesn't even have to be the family though. I'm talking about just generally the women, the sister, the next door, or the people you went to school with, or the teacher at school. You know what I mean?
It's different. It depends on what you teach your mind to absorb.
It's not about how it always has to start there. I like that answer. It always has to start with So I want to ask you about this because I went into it because I want to understand. I mean, from how you speak, my question is somehow, I think, relevant.
Okay.
Yeah. The sole responsibility of a baby daddy, not someone that, if you don't have a baby daddy, I'm a baby daddy, right?
How baby daddy you are the father of the child.
Yeah.
Let's get it right.
Yeah, you're a woman.
No.
I'm called a baby daddy.
I don't like
I
it.
use the title I'm
I don't like
Now
the
I know I'm
title.
father
I
to
can
my kids.
remember when you don't have a baby mama, you've got the mother of the
Yes.
children.
Okay. So that's we start there.
Let's respect.
Yeah,
After like a
let's
respect.
start calling each other. Whether you don't like me or I don't like you, if you are my mother of my child, you will remain that.
Yeah,
and if I shouldn't call myself a baby daddy, right? Yeah, I never hardly. I actually never do. I probably punyui. But I always say that. I always say I'm a father to Mickey Gash. I don't even say kids. I call them out by names.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is it that Rona, as the fathers, are actually expected to the fathers of the baby?
Love. Akaleka love.
How do you give Wana love when you're not given an opportunity to even
That's
be with the
where
baby?
the problem is.
Okay.
It's those uncomfortable conversations. A lot of women, I'm not gonna lie, are not comfortable enough to have those kind of conversations.
Because of their mothers. You think?
Are we blaming mothers?
No. I'm
I'm
not
asking,
blaming.
I'm asking.
No, I'm not.
Let me ask you this.
I'm saying, is it because of their mothers or something by Pikile Moyemfe? Because a
It's
lot
because
of
we have
times
unresolved
women
issues. As a couple, as a one night stand, however this child was conceived.
live in the Rejola.
We have unresolved issues. Maybe there's still feelings involved. Maybe there's anger because I didn't tell you what you did to hurt me.
Yeah, and I don't like that, bro. Yeah. I'm glad you. Number 3.
How long is this list?
No, I just want 5 before we're gonna wrap up in no time. I just want 5. But yeah, so now that we understand, and you gave a lot of reasons why possibly some of these things are happening.
Yeah.
And I know you and I are not gods, but we smart individuals, black, that know what we want for ourselves and people around us.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah.
it's people that are talking to us or not talking to us.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna solve it today. So one of the reasons I said the aim of this podcast is to rehabilitate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to say, yeah, we went through all of that together. You're not the only one who's not talking to a mother. I'm not talking to my mother too. But then how do we change that behavior? I know it's not going to be something we will achieve probably today or tomorrow, but whatever you say might change someone's mind about dealing with it, which will change their kids. Because I'm changing my kids how they think. Yeah, I don't care what their mothers are teaching them. I'm teaching them how to look at life for what it really is, so that they don't struggle when they grow up. When their mothers don't talk to them, I don't talk to them. I want them to understand that why my father is not talking to me or see me anymore.
Have you made sure that child is emotionally ready to hear that?
No, I haven't done it yet.
But I'm just saying,
Yes,
is this part of your teaching?
Yes, it's
to make
part
sure?
of my. It's part of my journey.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna be part. No, I'm gonna prepare them. I'm gonna massage them.
You have to, because
let them see
sometimes-
things. Let them
sometimes
go
I'm
through
dropping
things.
on your head, and
No,
you're not ready for them.
I'm not gonna drop. I'm not gonna drop anything on them. So my thing with them is, it's gonna be a journey.
Yeah.
Dad, why shouldn't I do this? Yeah, if you do this, yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm not gonna dictate, because I still want them to. So one of the best things I think I'm doing as a father is I allow my kids to say whatever they want to say to me. Yeah, but they know they can swear at me.
No, as long as it's respectful.
Yeah,
basically.
it's extremely, yeah, but I can swear at them. And every time I do that, they like to me, why? I'm
But you
like,
said
because you're my
regard,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do we then try to keep this? How do we, those challenges, Nyan? I mean, from your perspective, what is it that you can tell people to
My
try
biggest
now?
thing is that we need to be brave enough to have conversations. That's all it is.
So that's what you're saying. Let's be brave enough to have uncomfortable conversations.
We are adults enough to know hore mamkhulu dula kae, rakgadi dula kae. Take yourself tsamochakela rakgadi and sit down with rakgadi and see what happens.
Yeah. You know what on what you said now, I just remember Bax's episode, he said Ubutitele olila hai gore while Sachakeli the sister. And then the mother, I stand to be corrected, the mother said the sister lives in a double-story house. Mara lives in the Mukuku. So the mother said, why should I be the one always visiting them? And Bona, they're not coming to me.
But again, it's that thing, yeah, hore. We
So
have that
lala.
victim behavior.
Yeah.
Why can't we just swallow our pride and have these uncomfortable conversations?
Yeah. So basically, without no bullshit, excuse my French emotions and ignorance, we need to start learning to speak better. Because the conversation requires you to speak. If you can't speak, you can't hold
What
a
I always
conversation.
find weird is that
I was about to say that earlier.
but like,
we do.
what's my energy earlier?
Yeah.
Baby, we're not getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use that energy for your family and see what happens.
Jeez, that changes the whole game, though. I thought about it earlier. I'm like, you know what I always say when I grow up? I always said, if me and my mom don't talk, I don't cry. And I'm unbothered. But if me and my girl don't talk, I cry.
You are emotional. Okay,
And
I'm
I'm
over.
yeah,
Oh.
you want to kill everything. The chickens,
Mamela, only leave because you don't want to talk.
So are we saying there's too much love outside and there's little love inside? That's why we probably think,
You ask me around it. You ask me around it. We don't love each other as a family anymore because of this jealousy that has been brewed into hatred.
Oh, shucks. Now, everyone that does not like you can easily throw your name to someone to recruit. So you think families are the big haters as well?
Remember, kind of give that apple or give that, what's the saying around one rotten potato spoils the rest?
Tapule one body sasaka kaufela.
I am angry. I am jealous. So I'm going to spread bad vibes about you.
And black people, we okay with that. We don't see someone attacking you when we haven't said
thrive on
anything.
negativity.
Dude, I don't know you that much, man. But I remember the funny moment. That was my first time I actually see you, to remember you. It's when I missed that goal. And she didn't know me, right? But she came to me after the game, bro. Like, she hollered at me. It's like, hey, what's up, boy? I'm a crown. So you know when someone knows your energy, so you have that. You have call it an aura, right? Is it aura?
Apparently.
Yeah, no, I call it energy. Yeah, so you have that energy already. I feel like there's people that you can fight with. This is my shit. There's people you look at, even if Baupa is there, you're like, man, you're a good person. What the fuck are you doing there? Come here, bro. Do
you know that that's my weakness? I'm too good for my own.
You are.
I'm too good. There's people.
It's not a weakness. It's a fucking beautiful thing.
But I'll call it a weakness because that's what people use against me.
Yes, and it's okay when people use. I know it's hard, but I always say if people use something, openly as an advantage, or they use you for that, you should not be angry at them or whatever. You should actually take it as. Because if you move, they lose it.
So here's the thing. I don't let it change who I am.
Yes.
I refuse to let you change who I am.
Yes, around Naki Vailek Mangobe, but basically that's what it is. We should not. And that's the thing that we need to
I can't stop. I can't change myself because you hurt me. But I can react better in the future.
But how did we have these conversations in real life? Because I feel like it's easier to call you on podcast and then we talk about, because now there's a structure.
Yeah.
How do we have unstructured conversations about the things we discuss here on the podcast? Because it's not nice not to talk to your family, man.
It's not.
I can imagine someone not talking to their mother, guys.
And I think that's where
how don't you talk to someone that gave you
I would
life,
die. I would die.
Someone that breathed you, someone that kept you safe for 9 months. You know what I always say, without fear of favor, John, I'm a street nigga, man. I grew up in the shit, raised by the stop signs. Fuck that shit. First and foremost, if your mother or any mother fall pregnant through one night stand, it's a pain to her because she has to keep this baby that I'm talking as ready for, or the baby that's unplanned. But one. Secondly, that kid has to grow with the pain of knowing I will never see the father of this baby. How then do you love that kid and give that kid? You know what I mean? I feel like men as well sometimes, I'm not blaming us, but I feel like we contribute a lot to the problems, that we contribute a lot to the anger, side. And when they bring it back to us, we can't take it. That's why most men think of two things. Either they kill themselves or they kill whoever's wrong.
Yes.
Sometimes they go wrong. Yeah.
I think that's that. It's responsibility.
Yeah.
But sometimes you didn't want a child.
You didn't want
Well,
a
then
child.
why participate in the act? Let's go back to being blunt.
Yeah.
Why?
We both did.
Yeah, we both
We
did.
can't both. If we both participated,
But
and I say I don't want to be
can
part
I-
of it,
can I be-
you want to be part
Can
of
I
it.
play devil's advocate?
Please do. I love devils.
We don't have conversations prior. Should it happen that through this act we end up here?
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
We don't, bro.
Yeah, we're not thinking with our heads at that point.
Yeah.
Bitter.
Cause also.
Mamela, you just switched off. You want to get into it, and that's what it is.
Yeah, but it's sad.
It is. It is.
And you see how quick you wrapped it? Because all it takes is a conversation. How Sanchara Krandebu, you know, we don't teach our kids that. I only say this story, I haven't told you, I'll tell you this.
Remember, it's accountability.
Yeah.
You can't teach your kids something that they're going to come back and use against you. Yes.
Yeah.
Because you teaching them to go out there and be like, I don't like that you did 1, 2, 3, but when they do it to you out there,
Also, you can't give what you don't have.
Yeah.
exactly.
But black people are like that. We are generally.
Mara, here's the
We
thing.
love that shit.
I'm coming to you with the utmost respect. My tone is down. Everything about me is good. However, because I didn't need to get out there, I go one. It's a conversation thing. And going
Did
back to
someone
your
go to that kid?
going back to your question around mothers, I'll be honest with you through myself. We need to start getting counseling. Because sometimes we don't want to have these conversations with friends or family. That's how I feel.
Okay, I hear you because I almost went on because I don't do counseling.
I know there are people that don't do it, but you
Because
most
I'm
prob-
aware.
But you most probably have a good friend that you can confide in.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk
Okay.
to a stranger in a taxi.
Exactly.
When I'm not happy.
You are comfortable
I
to
holler
do
at
that.
everyone.
But you're on a counseling. You're just not doing it
Yeah,
in
okay.
structure.
Yes, structure. Yes, it's counseling. So we all, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I didn't think of it like that. Don't be that person.
Don't be English.
Motherfuckers be out here exposing and ego. Yeah, you are counseled, yeah. Yeah, but that's beautiful. That's dope. I always say that, like for people that are struggling, I talk to these women a lot, bro. Like everything I struggle from, I talk to her about it. Because I don't want to hold, I always said to her, I'll kill people. So I'm aware that if I don't talk, I will kill somebody one day. That's why I can't allow myself not to open up and talk.
Yeah, we don't have painful conversations.
Yeah, we
don't
don't
have
want pain.
we don't have conversations around you hurt me and this is how I feel about it.
The problem is, I'll tell you this now, if I hurt you, somehow, and I've seen this, not you in particular, but other black people, humans, can't take it. So someone I'm sorry, I didn't do this intention, and I'm not talking bad stuff. I'm just talking about simple stuff, man. Maybe I took your car, and then a bunch of like little tire. It's not even that big.
Okay, no, actually that is big. But yeah.
No, it's not big. It's a tire. It's a tire. A
That's
punchy.
like a
A punchy.
eh.
Yeah, a good conversation we could have is fix my tire.
Yeah. Granted, Marga Chalikama. Anyway,
Yeah, come.
I get it sometimes I'm cutting Hana.
No.
Okay, let me not be technical. Let me not be technical about it.
Yeah, don't be black, bro.
Not being technical. Don't
Yeah,
say-
you are. You go. Yeah, but you came up.
Yeah.
So I can say to you, I can call you and say to you, shall tire mara. ngizothenga itaya
But I get it goes back to that honesty thing.
so but the problem is other people remember the fear of talking you've done wrong. We are raised by that.
Remember, we don't like being honest because then it puts you in a point where you have to be accountable.
Yeah, we hate accountability.
Yes. You would rather get to a point where, when they say to you, Debelo, why didn't you do 1, 2, 3? You could have owned up when you didn't do it.
Yeah. Actually, just had a conversation. I just fought with someone on the phone over there because they don't want to be accountable. And that's our. I feel like it's a fear. But do you think it's accountability? I feel like it's not accountability. I feel it's an embedded fear.
Around what?
Everything as we grow up, you can't say shit as a black child.
Why are we
You
not saying shit?
No, our parents kick your ass. You
But-
tell them,
but
"Mama,
they-
we're hungry." They're
but
like,
get
"Go
punishment
boil
based on-
hot dogs."
I get it, mara ke re ke yone ntho ko jwetsang yona gore we don't want to be held accountable because it comes with punishment.
And
And what black people think is that violence equals punishment.
so, do you think the TV and social media is helping with the conversation we're having now? Somehow, do you think there's any the TV, radio, whatever, social?
It depends what you're ready to consume.
You choose what to consume, or it depends on what?
You choose. You choose.
Okay.
Oh, let's go back to that up there.
Yeah.
You can choose to laugh it off or whatever, or learn.
From it, actually learn from it. I actually use Razzotella, guys, as my research for this podcast. I swear to God, I watched that show
Again,
without failure
well,
because
you're choosing to absorb the lessons.
yes, because I realized we can't talk as black people. I need something where we're not gonna argue, but we're gonna find a way to deal with things, the better way to deal with these things.
I'll give you another stupid example. We are Jola 99. I could be excited that people were shapa. But we don't look at the fact that that woman is broken emotionally.
Yeah. And that nigga fucked around.
Yes.
Or vice versa.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause you know,
But I'm just saying.
I
for
know
it-
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
We-
you're right, man. Yeah.
It's
But you
what we
gotta
choose to absorb.
Guys, how do we get to this mind though? Before we go, 5 minutes we are here. How do? Because I really want us to talk about that. And Lolo, I think on that you can jump. I feel you guys can jump on it as well with that way. How do we get to that world where we're comfortable enough to be the people that we are without having to have a problem with the next person because they did not do shit to us. It's okay and understandable if you're going at someone because they did something to you. But if someone does not, if I didn't do shit to you and you head over, dude, I got a fucking person I want. Like, the thing is, there's people that pisses me off that I feel like you don't know me that well for you to even have a word about, but to say anything about me. You don't know me. Have a conversation with me. At least then I'll understand. You know, how do we get to a point where we don't feel offended by every single thing said, done, or anything to us?
You
A
mentioned
lot of
something.
unlearning.
Yeah, unlearning. And unlearning is linked to that self-awareness thing that was touched on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go to the questions now. We had the stories. Black families, man. What's your last words about that? Actually, to them. What do you want to say to one line or two lines? What do you want to say to? Without fear or favor.
Let's be mature enough to have the uncomfortable conversations.
Be it your old or young.
Yeah.
Be it to my mother or father.
Let's take away age away from this, because age always has. It goes back to that thing. Let me give you a loose example. You've got someone older reporting to you.
Yeah.
You can't talk to them because
Yeah.
but they've messed up and it's impacting your job.
No, me at work.
No, when I speak for yourself, but there's people that are
there's
afraid
people that are, yeah.
because
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's the
Yes.
twist. I thought you the one to.
No,
That is the twist.
Yes. So let's
Yeah.
go back to, let's take away age and approach it in a respectful manner.
Nah. Yeah.
To be able to have this conversation to fix what has been damaged, because 90% of the time, Kimlo, the broken telephone.
It is, bro. Broken telephone. I say anymore. That's my word, bro. I'm running with that broken telephone.
Yeah.
And it never sends the message. The message gets stuck in the shit.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah. That time I came keep that because now I didn't get any. Yeah, man. But it's sad. Anyway, so yeah, let's just the last questions that we're gonna do. Your take on love.
Love is beautiful.
What is love to you?
Love to me, first and foremost, is a feeling.
Yeah.
It's a feeling that one cannot take away from you. That's why it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's also very rare.
Yeah.
It's very, very rare. It's beautiful when it exists, and it's got a lot of work. I know people say love is easy to give. It's got a lot of emotional and self-work before you can love the next person. I had to go back and learn how to love myself because I was giving the wrong kind of love with a definition
time,
to the next person because I didn't know how to love myself.
Yeah. You actually, that's how most relationship breaks. Because we think we can love. Just because you loved to Stembi so 10 years ago proper, and he broke your heart, you think you can love.
Yeah. We don't deal with what hurts us. So then you start giving broken kind of love throughout. Then the next person hurts you.
Ooh, yeah.
Then
That's cool.
John 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You've had 4 or 5 different guys in between.
Yeah.
And they've each broken you in a different way. Then comes poor whoever.
Devil.
Yeah, who comes with the purest intentions.
Intentions, man.
And because you're so broken.
And you fuck it up for yourself.
You haven't done the groundwork to say, I didn't like what John did and it hurt me. I didn't like what this person did and it hurt me. All you're doing is you're reacting now. Now you're reacting.
Yeah. Flipping hell, bro. That is tricky. Why do we love
It's not
each other?
tricky. It's not tricky. It's
It
not.
is.
We're not doing the groundwork on ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we're afraid to look at ourselves in the mirror.
You see, this is me. Devil.
I know. I won't even lie. I was a toxic kind of lover because I didn't hold myself.
Didn't hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
So you had to get out of it.
Yes.
And you grow. You do know that based on what you said now, you think you're better from the thunderhead. You know that, right? You do know that. They're gonna look at you like that. It's like, no, because black people, you see, black people are like that. Yeah, you were saying?
I wanted to ask her, do you think as you grow in love, you need to constantly redefine what it means to you as a person?
I think so, because love is one thing that is linked to that change, and change is ever constantly there. So you have to, that's why I think personally, relationships that have lasted several years is because they changed to understand where they are at that point in time. Because where you are now is different to where you'll be 5 years from now. The challenges that you have, the lifestyle that you live, it's different. So you need to love that person differently at that point in time.
Money in relationships?
Ooh.
I did ask. Yeah, give our people something.
No, let's play transparency there. Hey?
Okay.
And let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's not the be all and end all, but it plays an important role.
Of course.
Yes. So we are old now. We don't love like we did in our 20s, simply because we are not for groove and date nights and this. We're building. Here you come with a credit score that says you Marbata joint point.
Mara, it's a credit score.
Yeah?
Marbata child test.
No, Mara, I'm just saying.
I hear what you
you're
say.
coming to me
I'm
and
just putting that head. Yeah, someone who can never get to pay bond.
Let's take it away from that.
Yeah.
You've got Tibelo that you owe 50K, and you're not telling me as my partner. Tibelo comes and he's pissed off at me because you, as my partner, have gone back and told Tibelo, I know. Yeah, so that's why finance in relationship is one of those important conversations that people need to have. And again, uncomfortable conversations. Because maybe can lip blacklisting or whatever, because a lot of us are linked to credit scores, unfortunately.
For sure.
Can lip blacklisting? I don't tell you.
Yeah. Back my killer somewhere.
Yeah. I don't tell you because I don't want you to look at me funny.
Shit, yeah, because it goes back. Flip, we're not winning this war, but we will win with our life.
Bit by bit. We can't,
bit by bit,
we
yes.
can't do everything all at once.
Because you know what I like actually about, and I'll say this, from the first guest we had, like you're the fourth guest, like all of you guys brought what we represent. And you did not even know what to expect, but you were like, because I want people to start to know, guys, man, let's not, there's a way. This podcast is to say there is a way. Haribu way. That's all it takes. Because sometimes if you, Never said something about Mutana Mkolota. Obviously, you're gonna keep me in I want my money in an hour. You know what I mean? Understandably so, you owe the nigga money. He wants, even if he has said 5 minutes, he is entitled to it. But you can already tell we don't know how to speak as black people or humans. Because I know you want, because I always say this to people, dude, knife or you man. When Raka Walwan, you ain't getting the money back, Brian. You won't even touch me.
Here's the thing.
So we jump to fighting now because you disrespectful. You don't want your money anymore. Yes. Now you being disrespectful to my character. Then we take it to the trenches.
Because we react with emotion and not intelligence.
Intelligence. Ooh. Number 4.
That emotional intelligence versus EQ versus IQ.
Yeah. Those need someone that is very learned.
Mara di basic.
I want a basic IQ.
No, bohlalo ba ngondo le bohlale ba gore o feel jwang.
You know it.
No, but
my problem here is because you know it. You know what IQ is. You know what EQ is. Someone that does not know the difference in it does not even know if they are different. There's an IQ there.
We know, but we don't know what to call it. The problem is that we know.
Yeah.
There are a lot of intelligent people
right,
that may not speak the way we speak or know what we know. Yeah. But because they are not exposed to certain things, they are not naming them as what they are.
Wow. Self-awareness. Do you think you are aware
I'm
of
learning.
the person that you are?
I'm learning who I am.
It's not a sweet journey. No?
It's been painful.
Yeah, it is painful to know the person that you really are.
I was narcissistic.
Okay.
It was always somebody else's fault.
Never yours.
Never my fault. I didn't want to account for how I contributed to it.
How did you change?
I took time out. I lost everything and I took time out. I was forced to take time out. Lost my job, lost my relationship, so I was forced to.
Yeah.
And by the way, unfortunately, people vanish, so you're forced to be there.
Yeah, you see, they do. So you are learning.
I'm still learning. It's not an overnight
but you got a good percentage of self-awareness in you.
I'm in a positive light now.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. What's the other question? We spoke about Mona, we spoke about self-awareness.
I have a question. On that process, how did you rehabilitate to where you are right now? Because it seems like your past was maneuver over mature. You understand that you get where you are. So do you mind explaining it?
Jane.
Can I be honest with you? I did the groundwork of finding out what the problems are, right? But it took my partner to help me. I'll be honest. My current partner did a lot of work because I had the problems. I identified the problems.
So was that
you communicated to you?
Yes.
Beautiful man.
I walked in Kafore Amela. This is I usually put think the first 2 months of our relationship, I don't know how many times I broke up with that guy. And Shem, he stayed. And through that, I learned to, okay, let's have this conversation.
Yeah.
Let's find out what the real problem is. Because you used to always say, but I'm not the one that hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm not the reason you're like
He's
this.
a good, he's a better man than I am.
Yeah, I know, Shem, he was patient.
Yeah, me, you give me that bullshit, I'm going.
Yeah.
To say
No,
that.
he,
Yeah.
no, and he's
Patient.
taught
He's
me
a good guy.
patience too.
He's a must keep. I must say.
He's taught me patience.
Yeah, it's a must keep because we are sure. I'm not now. We are sure. See what I'm okay. The podcast is going to be my
yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, boy. Sizothatha kule 5. You my nigga dog. You my nigga. Yeah, so thatha kule 5 singa. Sibo my 7. 2 ayikho. Sesona 12. Zama ke uwekethe la uthola 25
I remember family is no longer defined by blood.
Not anymore.
Yes.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
And I think this conversation we're having, it needs to go there at some point. Guys, yeah, you might have learned whatever the fuck you learned through your family, but where did it put you? Where are you now with all the education or the learnings you took from your family?
Yeah.
Where are you? Because I feel like there's a lot of things involved. Anyway, we know. So what's the other question? I think we're gonna go to your future now.
I think you asked all the questions.
Yeah, I've asked you all the questions.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm good.
Yeah. You said what you wanted to say? You feel like there's something you want to say?
Nah, I'm good. I just hope it makes a difference. This
Yeah.
conversation starts something else. If it doesn't change something exactly at that point in time, but
Yeah,
let it
but in
start
the long
somewhere.
run, let it
Yes.
start somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I think that I now understand the point of the podcast.
Yeah.
Let it start something.
Something, yeah, man. That's exactly what you said. That's the reason why I actually did this. Because I figured I talk too much. And a lot
you
of
actually
times
do,
people,
but both ways.
a lot of time people don't hear me, and I speak wisdom. I believe.
I think that's what I appreciated about you.
Yeah.
And there's one thing about me. I thrive on having deep conversations. I love it.
Yeah.
I love
yeah,
it. So
yeah.
I think in that few times I'd see you, we'd
Yeah.
have we'd have deep conversations, even if it's 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'd
we
leave.
we actually always spoke every time when I saw you.
I love having deep conversations.
Yeah.
And for somebody who is not self-aware or brave enough to have those deep conversations, they'd call me boring.
Yeah, of course. I lo sekakhuluma.
Yeah.
Sekaqalile utibela.
Yeah. We as a society are not ready to have deep conversations. So I'm bored. She's gonna talk too much.
Yeah, man. Because we don't want to hear the truth. We don't want to hear anything that people know about us. We always want to run away. Shucks. Yeah, we're gonna go to our last feature, man. It's called Random Question.
Okay.
So, Londi asked me that question and the guest asked me that question. It's just a random question, yeah. But it's conversational questions. Just don't ask me how many kids I have. I just said two.
by asking you.
And then when okay, all right. Nice. So what's the random question you have for me? One. Can only be one.
Does it have to be a specific year around a specific topic or
No,
just anything?
any question. You can ask me about Kwakwa if you want to. I'm actually mentioning Kwakwa first time.
This today.
Hey, bazokwata
Wrap your towel.
bazokwata le batho. So plummet umntwana uthatha plummet DK awusakhulumi ngekwakwa. You know how it is, man. Yeah. It's about anything.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
To you,
Yeah.
how big are you on mental health right now?
100. I'm extremely mental health is ngqondo yami yasibana ne kaSuthu.
And sorry, just to link up that question, is it do you call it richness or wealth?
I call it wealth.
So you find sustainability.
Yes. Nothing bothers me. Nice. So when I see people happy, I'm happy. When I'm sad, I'm sad. So I far my way. Hundreds niggas.
Hello.
Did you hear that? Yeah, thank you very much, man, for but we're gonna close with you. I feel like our guests always run away from the part. We are the only ones doing it.
Yeah,
So I feel like before we
must
do
be
it,
part
we
of
need-
it now.
yeah, they must be. So we
Yeah.
need to tell them so that they know. Lolo, you can come in from that side. So
I think I have 2 questions for you today.
you have 2 questions for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yes,
First
fine.
one is how have your values
Before
changed?
sikuzile kucela
Msondele.
sibone
Okay.
ungasabi ne-question yakho.
Okay, cool.
Ukubona ne-question.
So,
Danke.
80, how has your values changed from 10 years ago?
Values.
Values. Yeah.
I've changed everything I've learned 10 years ago. Yeah, I'm on a new shit. Yeah. Everything I've learned 10 years ago, I've unlearned it. Everything. basically I said, because I sucked at it. If I was good at it, I wouldn't be where I was 10 years after that, post that. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
What
Did I answer you?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
What do you see as your best character trait?
I talk too much.
Is that your best one?
Yeah, because I'm never scared to speak. And I'm happy when my kids speak to me. You know how I always tell everybody. So I like that. I like the way they speak to me. Because
Yeah.
my thing is I talk too much. And I hear everything I say, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm aware of what I'm saying. I don't just talk to people because I have a mouth to hear.
Yeah.
But I'm aware of what I'm saying.
And that's how we know.
Yeah, that's how everything is.
Those were my 2 random questions for you. I'm going to try and give you 1 question now. I think it's becoming a habit to take you 2 questions.
Anytime. Bro. Simnan,
Yeah.
your last word?
Yo, man. Be great, do good, and do you.
Nice.
Yeah.
One last word. Just the motivational line, if there is. One last word, one line. You can even say thank me, it's still a line.
No, listen. No, thanks for having me. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But more than anything.
Fuck that shit. It's gone.
Yeah, I get what you say.
We bad, it's gone. Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Okay, sorry. I apologize.
Take the time to heal. Because a lot of healing needs to be done.
Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around. Siyayivala. Yekani ukulwa nabo mama benu, abo sister benu, abo bhuti wenu, ingosi zenu, abo makhelwane cousin. Yekani ukulwa nje phila. We have wealth, guys. We actually can be far if we can try and have 50 out of 100 people getting together for one goal. We don't need all of them, because all of them, even if we can change the world, they won't change. But those ones that are willing or they want to change or would love to change, these are the conversations you watch, man.
I would like us to, the very same, I would like us to use the energy that we use to not to get along, can we take that energy
Same energy
to
to get along.
focus on getting along.
So before we go, we have
Yeah.
that song. We say so you go in there. Right, you put it up. Yeah, you'll just follow, you'll go in. So simnana ngithi. Siyayikata njaya. Rival. Yeah.
Means doing you, man. Celebrate life. Kimurus. We are